The information provided in this video is for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only. I do not encourage, condone, or promote the use of any illegal substances. The content is intended to inform viewers of the risks associated with drug use, but it should not be seen as encouragement or endorsement. Viewer discretion is advised.
Nicotine is a substance that most have had experience with at this point. It's legal in most countries, if not all. Also something that I myself have experience with. It is legal, but it's not something I'd recommend anyone get into. A bit of a long-winded intro, but let's get into the video. From what I've seen and my own experience, nicotine withdrawal isn't anything crazy. Simply put, it's just constant craving. Maybe others are different, but it isn't anything special. Let's look at those unlucky few that actually experience nicotine withdrawals. I smoked for about 8 years, when I was a teenager, till I was 26. I quit with very little withdrawal symptoms at all. I'm currently in my 40s and I started vaping and occasionally smoking cigarettes about 4.5 years ago. I just quit for the 3rd or 4th time in the last year, and I really do not want to start again. But I'm getting the absolute strangest withdrawals between weeks 3 and 4, and it's caused me to start vaping and smoking again. I think if someone told me, hey, that's normal, or that happened to me, my friend, a family member, I could probably get through it this time. It's definitely less severe this time. I took advice to go cold turkey, since supposedly there is less long-term withdrawals that way, but my God, I feel really strange. 1. Muscle tension in my neck, shoulders, chest, and glutes especially. Sometimes muscles feel like they lock up when I stretch. I wake up to my whole lower body, abdominal, glutes locked up in a spasm when I'm sleeping. Sometimes has only ever happened while trying to quit in the last year. I'm not making this sound as severe as it feels. It's a really strange muscle tension, and my usual methods of getting it to calm down don't work much. 2. Feeling absolutely surreal. Everything is too bright, too clear. My vision went from SD to HD or something, but it feels super overwhelming. 3. Faux breathlessness. Faux, because if I get on my stair machine for 20 minutes, I can breathe just fine, but sometimes I'm just wandering around the house or walking my trash to the end of the block, and I feel my chest won't open up to let me breathe. Muscle tension, I assume. 4. Complete loss of appetite. I have no explanation. I can stand to lose weight, so it's okay, but I'm seriously eating less than I ever have, and I don't have any hunger response. I force myself to eat a little so I don't get sick, blood sugar drops, heart races, indigestion, etc. Things that feel really scary when you're already stressed. 5. Skin sensitivity. Hands and feet tingling like crazy, and a friend grabbing my hand the other day actually made me jump. Even my blankets bother me, so I've been sleeping with my hands and feet uncovered. And that's it, I think. I'm lucky enough to have only minimal sleep interruptions, which I know are normal. Please tell me it'll pass, and how long it might take. And if there is anything you've done to help lessen the muscle tension, please let me know. Thank you, and good luck to everyone who's quitting. Update. Some of the surreal feeling may have had to do with too much caffeine. I didn't know nicotine dampened the effectiveness of caffeine. Stuff still feels too bright sometimes, but it's a lot more mellow since I cut my caffeine intake a bit. I've been doing breathing exercises and a little yoga to help keep my chest muscles from tightening up. Muscle tension has soothed by taking half a dose of a magnesium supplement, also probably the yoga. I've still not used any form of nicotine for almost 2 months, and I'm starting to feel more normal again. I enjoy going through nicotine withdrawals. I love quitting nicotine for a certain amount of time and going through withdrawals. I vape a lot and always use liquids with the highest nicotine content in them that are allowed in my country. Usually, I order 5 to 6 10 milliliters bottles of juice that last roughly 1 to 2 months. So that is a substantial amount of nicotine every day. After I finish all of those, I quit cold turkey and I love going through the phase of nicotine withdrawal. This continues for a month or two before I order a new batch of liquids, at which point I no longer crave nicotine. It feels kind of rewarding because you challenge yourself and also challenge the craving of your body to kind of submit to the compound. You basically fight the biochemical reaction of not going through your daily routine of the substance intake with just pure willpower. And somehow, I cannot really explain this, but the cravings themselves feel good to me. The helplessness of not having that usual rush and buzz you get from taking a hit somehow does it for me. Sure, at first it's really annoying, but you feel really good if you simply ignore it. You regain control of your bodily needs and re-establish balance that was lost before. The first time I wasn't able to vape nicotine, after I had started vaping for the first time, I really got to know what nicotine withdrawal felt like. To be able to beat that, and even experience it at first knowing you will get over it with your own power, is really satisfying. And I cannot lie, seeing other people struggle with their nicotine addiction, especially smokers, who usually intake way lower amounts of the substance, and whose cigarettes just taste disgusting in comparison, also really pushes one's ego. Now before I end the video, I just want to show you a comment that perfectly explains nicotine withdrawals. You don't enjoy the withdrawal symptoms, you enjoy the anticipation of getting your nicotine fix again. And you've convinced yourself that you aren't addicted to nicotine, but you are.
You're